1, 2, 3.
Blazer! Even Potter. Davis hammers it down. Trujillo. Yes, sir! Oh, wow!
Trailblazer! Welcome to Trailblazer Tip-Off.
Let's go!
Welcome to Arlington, Texas, everybody. We are getting you ready for Trailblazer basketball. This is the Trailblazer tip-off show. Utah Tech looking to make it 7 straight wins and stay atop and number 1 in the Western Athletic Conference. Hi there, everybody. Rod Zundel here. Glad to have you aboard tonight. The Trailblazers and the Mavericks of UT Arlington. This is the 8th meeting overall. They've already met twice here this season. They split those first 2 meetings. Both of those were in Burns Arena in St. George. Overall, UTA holds a 5-2 advantage. Trailblazers have never won here in this building. They're 0 for 3 against the Mavericks here in Arlington, trying to snap that streak and continue the winning streak. 6 straight wins coming in. That's their longest win streak in the Division I era in conference play. Now, back in 2019 and 20, while they're in Division II, they had 10 straight wins. They also had 6 straight wins non-conference when they're Division I in 2022 season. But this is the first time they've gone 6 straight wins in the Western Athletic Conference. Trailblazers now 9-4 overall. They're tied for first in the WAC with California Baptist. The Lancers, they're in Orem tonight taking on Utah Valley. Utah Valley is only a half game behind the Trailblazers and Lancers in second place in the WAC. Meanwhile, UT Arlington, just a couple weeks ago, they came into Burns Arena. They were sitting atop the WAC in a tie for first place. We beat them. They have lost 5 in a row, so they've been reeling just a bit, but they're pretty good. Here at home, they are 8-2. They're still a very good basketball team with a record of 6-7 in conference play, 4th place, a couple of games behind the Trailblazers and Utah Valley and California Baptist. But, they're better than what their record indicates. They are very good. They love to pressure defense. They're the number 1 team in the WAC, 4th in the nation at guarding against the three-point line. So the Trailblazers are going to have to pick and choose their three-point shots wisely. And, of course, the last meeting just a couple weeks ago in St. George, it was a classic, went to double overtime, and that's where the heroics came about with Chance Trujillo. The game tied in the final 10 seconds.
Holt, 5, 4, Trujillo for the win! Yes! Chance Trujillo! Trailblazers win!
Trujillo had a career-high 22 in that game, besides having the three-pointer with 1.5 seconds left to win it. That was just part of the 6-game winning streak. That was the first game against the top team in the WAC. The Trailblazers knocked off. The following game, they knocked off Utah Valley, who was number 1 in the WAC. And then last Saturday, they knocked off another team that was sitting atop the Western Athletic Conference, California Baptist. The Lancers rolled into St. George Saturday night, having won 9 in a row. They were the hottest team in the conference. Trailblazers, the second hottest team in the conference with 4 straight wins. Trailblazers, if they could get past California Baptist Saturday night, they'd move into a tie for first place. And that they did. Let's take a look back to last Saturday night in Burns Arena in this edition of Sounds of the Game against California Baptist. First place in the WAC on the line. The 2 hottest teams in the Western Athletic Conference getting ready for a first place showdown in conference play. To Toby Reeby, and then bouncing in. Yes, sir, Noah Malonga. Trujillo, bang! Barrett, bust another 3. Malonga, got it. trying to answer. He got it. The freshman. Hope with a little dropper. Counted. Dario Domingos. The freight train is pulled into the station one more time. Trujillo open 3-ball. Yes, sir. Big time 3. Reverse up and in. Oh, what a big time play by Ethan Potter. To Domingos. Up and in. Dario Domingos. Belonga 3 for the lead. Yes, sir. Noah Belonga. That's going to do it. Utah Tech gets the win. Trailblazers move into a tie for first place. As we mentioned, Trujillo had a career-high 22 on that game in double overtime, including the game-winning 3. Ethan Potter, he had 18 points and 7 rebounds in that last game. The guard line in the first game, they went 1 for 12 from three-point land, but in that win a couple weeks ago in double overtime, Trailblazers much better, 7 for 22. So they shot the ball better, and they're going to have to shoot the ball very well tonight here against a really good defensive team in UT Arlington. The Mavericks number 1 in the WAC in scoring defense, allowing only 68 points per game. So the Trailblazers are going to have to take their shots, and they're going to have to make them tonight with this pressurizing defense. All right, time to take our...
Welcome to Utah Tech University.
Trailblazers getting ready to hook up with the Mavericks. We'll hear from head coach John Judkins after this.
Welcome to Utah Tech University. From classrooms to cliffs and lectures to lakes. Here, we celebrate active learning, active life. Our Trailblazers learn by doing, are career ready, and solve real problems with real partners to meet community needs. Here, students get the full college experience and choose from 300 affordable academic programs. All in one of the most stunning destinations on Earth. With this as your backyard, life is just as active as your education. Come experience active learning, active life at Utah Tech University.
Back here in College Park Center, Arlington, Texas, counting down the moments until tip-off. Utah Tech looking to make it 7 straight wins, get their first ever win here tonight against the Mavericks on this floor. Rod Zundel back here on Trailblazer tip-off. Couple of guys to pay attention to for the Mavericks is Rayshawn Seamster, 6'7" senior, very tall and lanky. He put up 25 points, 10 rebounds against Utah Tech in the last game. He was a junior college All-American honorable mention at Eastern Arizona just a couple of years ago. Marcel McCreary, 6'4" senior. They both average about 13 points a game, but McCreary only 6 points on 2 of 7 from beyond the arc. Did a nice job on him last game in Burns Arena. So those are a couple of guys. One guy that had a big game in the last meeting was Tyron Mason. Averages 6 points a game. He had 15 against Trailblazers the last time they played each other. All right, time now for the final word with head coach John Judkins as we talk about coming in here trying to pick up the 7th straight win against a very good UT Arlington team. Coach, only 7 points in the 2 games is the difference between the 2 teams. No reason to expect that tonight will be any different, right?
No, it should be another tough game, especially here. They've kind of lost a few. We've kind of won a few in a row. We know it's going to be a battle. It's always a tough place to play here. Traveling as far as you are to Texas, that the schools always do well. But, like you said, that we match up pretty good with them. First game was kind of nobody could really make a basket. The second game was completely opposite. It seemed like we all made them and went to double overtime. So we know they're going to be hungry. We know they're going to be ready. So are we. We got to have a good road trip. We haven't beat them here. That's one thing that we are trying to tell our guys. Hey, we've never won here. Let's do it now. And being the last time in the WAC and last time here in Texas.
Let's go!
What was your message to the team, knowing so much on the line here to finish out this regular
Well,
season?
there's not a lot of lines. Just, we're playing well. We got to continue to play well. We got to stay healthy. We got to continue to play well, and if we do that, then I think good things will happen. But we want to get playing the best we can going into to the tournament. That's our plan right now.
Do you approach it any differently now that the target is on your back? Now that you're number one?
No, it's the same. I mean, you prepare yourself the same. You do everything the same. It's it's all the same. We just got to play better, and we got to do better on the boards. We got to guard them. They obviously will shoot better in here than expected at our place. We got to guard. We got to guard to keep them off the glass.
So is that the key? Is it guarding, or is it just toughness?
It's all the above. You said it's guarding. They're really good at going one-on-one. We got to guard. We call it guard our yard to keep the guy in front of you. We got to rebound. They crash really, really hard. And then, like you said, tough teams wins games. And I thought the last couple of games that we've won, beating a number one team at Utah Valley and Cal Baptist, I thought we were the tougher team. So we have to do that again here in Texas as well.
All right, we're all set here for tip-off. Just a couple of minutes away. Utah Tech and the Mavericks of UT Arlington. Trailblazers win. They're guaranteed at least a tie for first, depending on what happens in Orem with California Baptist and Utah Valley. Trailblazers try to get their first ever win here in Arlington, Texas. You can hear the game on the Fan Sports Radio Network. Tip-off, Trailblazers, Mavericks,